So what I wanted to go ahead and just dive in today is I wanted to do an abortion video, but I'm going to do it a little differently this time because my husband sent me this link from an article from ABC News 4 covering the passing of Texas House Bill 214, requiring people to pay an additional insurance premium if they want insurance to cover their abortions. So I have this battle inside myself at times, where on one hand, I can't stand to see the government intervene, but on this subject, I cannot help but cheer for this law and think it's just not enough. When it comes to the crux of the argument, it is, to quote Ben Shapiro, if it's a baby, you can't do anything with it, and if it's not, it doesn't matter what you do with it. And indeed, this is where I find myself. I believe that a fetus is a human being. I know, scientifically speaking, that the zygote displays the four evidences of life: growth, reproduction, and let's say even if you discount the twin asexual production notion, a fetus is a logical result of sexual reproduction between humans. Do we not create other humans? You know, it's not some weird thing where we only create other humans after this time frame when we're not human. That doesn't make sense. Okay, and then metabolism in response to stimuli is only the first stage of human growth, and is therefore worth the fight that we are having. I know that I agree with the American College of Pediatricians, who say the body of scientific evidence that corroborates that a unique human life starts when the sperm and egg bind to each other in a process of fusion of their respective membranes, and a single hybrid cell called the zygote, or one-cell embryo, is created. So that's not the Bible, that's scientists and doctors saying this is what happens. So just to dive into the Bible is very clear in Psalm 139, 13, and 14, that we are knit together in the womb. And I find this very accurate description if you think about it, if you've ever watched anyone knitting. Whenever you knit, you fold over and you fold over and you fold over until you've created whatever you were making, a scarf or a hat or whatever it is. In the Bible, it uses the same that imagery. It's the same imagery. When we are being created, we split, and it's said that in the zygote phase, the very first one, there's folding and unfolding and things like that happens. So I think it's very, apropos to what's going on. So I believe we are, in the most literal sense, fighting for the lives of the helpless. I have in the past battled the idea that maybe we don't make it illegal, but only make it socially unacceptable, and discourage doctors from performing them. However, because I believe two humans create another, I can't stand by and not fight against the murder of the most helpless of us all, and that's children. I would encourage anyone listening to consider this also. We don't allow people to kill a child, no matter what they look like, right? It's considered a most egregious act because it's a murder of the helpless, the killing of our own futures, and the death knell of all unique cultures. If you have no children to pass on your cultural stuff to, then it dies, right? Without children, nothing of humanity continues. So just think about that. Should we so boldly continue in killing off our future? Should we so boldly continue to murder our cultures and pieces of ourselves? I don't think so. I have provided in my description websites you can visit that discuss the scientific side of things that you can peruse at your leisure, including the link to the Texas House bill.